Oh, Data. You're so cute. Yeah. You're sexy. Good morning. I just have a little something to say. Just to keep in mind. Now, I know that things are being lifted and there's more people out. And there's more bars letting more people in and, no masks and everything else. I'm not going to comment on that part of the drama, but one thing I want you to keep in mind is a lot of people that have social anxiety disorder or already don't like to be touched and approached so quickly and drunkenly fondled. It's not super okay anyway, but you guys want to make sure that you remember that some people have not seen other people or been in public for a year. Calm down, bitch. Calm down. Okay, now that it's been a couple hours since I made that first video, let me do part 2. So to elaborate a little bit on that, of course, no judgment or anything like that. I'm not in the shoes to be judging anybody for anything. A friend of mine actually put on Facebook, just because I am your version of attractive doesn't mean that you can touch me. And that was just so profound to me, because being a huggy, touchy person myself, and my past with drinking and being inappropriate and that sort of thing, I've really learned the hard way on what is okay, what is implied to be okay, and what is actually okay. And that's why I thought it would be good for me to share kind of some warnings, kind of things to keep in mind about that. So, for example, when I was drunk and then blacked out drunk after the show, we all knew those nights. Sometimes I forgot that I was not on the mic anymore and everyone was laughing. It was part of my comedy bit. And the things I said actually made people feel really uncomfortable. So it's not just the things you do, it's the things that you say too, and the way you act towards someone that can really make them, you can trigger past trauma. You don't know what somebody's been through. Or even if nobody had, even if they don't have any trauma, you could create trauma for them or make them feel uncomfortable and not want to be your friend. That's not what you want. So, take it from me, you don't want to sit there and be publicly shamed if you haven't already, as that's embarrassing and it's hard to ever live out. And you don't want to sit there and create bad feelings in someone else. And if you're like, fuck them, you don't want to really feel that way either about yourself. Love yourself enough to let other people see you for who you really are, not a drunk mess that's touching people that they shouldn't. Now, I never really had a problem with touching people. It was me, my voice, and the things I would say were just filthy and not okay. And hitting on people and that sort of thing. And after about a year of apology phone calls and righting wrongs and that sort of thing through my sobriety, I can't just not share that part of things. And my friend's post really sparked it. It's finally time, I think, to talk about this. And I think I've gotten almost everybody that will talk to me to say I'm sorry about anything I've done. It's not about me though, it's about them. And it's about you, is why I'm making this video, so that way you can stop and think, holy shit, I'm trashed, and maybe I'm making somebody feel uncomfortable. Just kind of try to think of that. Or even if you're not trashed, just try to think of someone else's feelings. Sometimes we think, man, this guy's hot and I want to fuck him. You know what I mean? Like, cool, but see if there's attraction there first mutually, right? Or if that's okay for you to even say it. We all have a sense of humor, and I certainly have a filthy one. But know your audience. That's my advice. You can take it or leave it, but I'll tell you this, it's really hurtful to your self-esteem and to your friendships and any work that you're doing to try to better yourself when you have to wake up and realize that you've really damaged a friendship or someone's thoughts of you, or your reputation. So I'm in no way judging anyone. I just thought that it would be a great thing to kind of give you guys a lesson that I've learned the hard way. So learn from my actions if you want to. And I can always elaborate on this more. But that's my little advice that you didn't want or ask for.